I'm wearing an ambiotex vital shirt and tech unit right now, which is called a starter kit. So the starter kit is just one shirt and one tech unit. You can see it behind me on the mannequin here, and also on the other side of me there, that's a stack of tech units. And here's a different style. You know, we have white, sleeveless, black, with sleeves or not. And so you can see here that it's made out of a stretchy and robust material. It's thin, it's breathable, and it's sweat absorbent. It's really comfortable. It's really durable too. And then on the front, you can see here that on this shirt, it just has some magnetic button clips, and that's how the tech unit. That's how the tech unit clips on there. It's got 4 magnetic clips and a USB charging port. That just goes right on. It's good. And then you can see on the inside of this shirt here, so I have to strip my shirt off to show you this one, but got some sensors that ride around. So that is a clinical grade ECG. An electrocardiogram is what this shirt is. And it connects to the free app. So you get a free app with you can download the free app, and you know it's monitoring right now. The one that's on my chest is monitoring my stress level, calories burnt since I've had it on, and tracking, and my current heart rate. I can open it up here and see some calculations on heart rate variability. They're live, and this is clinical grade data. So proprietary feature number 1 for ambiotex technology is that you can run a performance test on your own. So that whole scenario that I described at the sports lab, where you're running and you were getting your blood taken, you had a mask on, and you don't need to do all that anymore. But you can run a performance test from ambiotex, and you can do that on your own on a treadmill, on a cycle. And you get on there, and it guides you through, giving you audio cues about when and how hard to go. It tells you speed, and it has you do it for a certain amount of time. And you go until you can't go anymore. And you're supposed to go as hard as possible. And it's measuring your breath, your heart rate, and your heart rate variability to determine the stress on you while you're doing this, and then while you go through a cool down period. And at the end of that, it shows you your specific, right then, for your metabolism, your fitness level, your genetics, on Wednesday or whenever you did it, right then it gives you a snapshot of your fitness levels for you. Your individual anaerobic threshold within 3 beats per minute, same as getting your blood drawn, and then your heart rate zones and their individual, their personal boundaries. So each zone has a different size and a different boundary, and it is determined by the use of ambiotex during this test, so that you have all of that information going forward. Proprietary test number 2 is the stress test. So I've kind of said heart rate variability a couple times, and that's a really cool feature of ambiotex, is that it calculates your heart rate variability. Heart rate variability is the beat-to-beat intervals and how big they are, and what that means is if there is bigger differences in the beat-to-beat intervals, you are less stressed, and if there's less difference and it's more rhythmic, you are more stressed. And it's a lot more complicated than that. You can take a stress test with the ambiotex Vital shirt, where you sit for 5 minutes and 35 seconds and you let it record everything that's going on. And this can show you what kind of training is appropriate or inappropriate for you. And over time, if you see those values trending one way, you can see that you're reaching toward a place where you might be overtraining, and you can stop going so hard in order to let your body recover. Whereas you can't just feel these things out, because you just never know.